In today's video, we delve into the profound teachings of Stoic philosophy, particularly focusing on the concept of winning in life. Stoicism, an ancient school of thought founded in Athens, emphasizes the importance of virtue, wisdom, and self-control as the true measures of success. Understanding what it means to achieve true victory, as defined by the Stoics, is crucial in navigating the complexities of modern life. Unlike the conventional notion of winning, which often revolves around external achievements, accolades, and material possessions, Stoic philosophy teaches us that true victory lies in mastering our responses to life's challenges and maintaining our inner peace. This perspective encourages us to shift our focus from external validation to internal growth, fostering resilience in the face of adversity. Throughout this video, viewers can expect to learn valuable insights into how Stoic principles can be applied to cultivate personal growth and resilience. We will explore practical strategies for developing a Stoic mindset, such as embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, practicing mindfulness, and learning to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot. By adopting these principles, we can better navigate life's ups and downs, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Furthermore, we will discuss the relevance of Stoic teachings in our contemporary world, where the pressures of success and societal expectations can often lead to stress and dissatisfaction. In a time when many are seeking clarity and purpose, the wisdom of the Stoics offers timeless guidance on how to live a life aligned with our values and aspirations. By understanding the Stoic approach to winning, we can redefine our goals and aspirations, focusing on personal development rather than external achievements. This shift in perspective not only enhances our resilience, but also empowers us to face life's challenges with a sense of purpose and determination. As we navigate through the lessons of Stoicism, we invite you to reflect on your own definitions of success and consider how these teachings can transform your approach to life's obstacles. Join us as we explore the intersection of Stoic philosophy and personal growth, uncovering the tools that can help us achieve true victory in our lives. Whether you are familiar with Stoicism or new to its concepts, this video aims to provide you with practical insights and inspiration to apply these teachings in your daily life. By the end of our discussion, you will have a deeper understanding of how to cultivate resilience, embrace challenges, and ultimately redefine what it means to win in life according to Stoic principles. So, let's embark on this journey together, exploring the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and discovering how their teachings can guide us toward a more resilient and fulfilling life. Remember, true victory is not about the accolades we receive or the possessions we acquire. It is about the strength of our character, the depth of our understanding, and our ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. As we engage with these ideas, we encourage you to think critically about your own experiences and how Stoic philosophy can serve as a compass in your journey toward personal growth and resilience. Together, we can learn to embrace the challenges that life presents, using them as stepping stones toward a more meaningful existence. So, stay tuned as we unpack these concepts and explore how the wisdom of the Stoics can illuminate our paths to true victory in life. In this segment, we will explore the Stoic perspective on age and the inherent potential for change at any stage of life. Stoicism teaches us that personal transformation is not confined by the number of years we have lived. Rather, it is a continuous journey of growth and self-improvement. Historical figures such as Cato the Elder and Epictetus exemplify this philosophy, demonstrating that it is never too late to embrace change and pursue personal development. Cato the Elder, a prominent Roman statesman, is often celebrated for his unwavering commitment to virtue and wisdom, even in his later years. He was known for his fierce dedication to the principles of Stoicism, advocating for moral integrity and civic duty throughout his life. Remarkably, Cato began his political career later than many of his contemporaries, yet he made a significant impact on Roman society. His life serves as a powerful reminder that age should not deter us from striving for greatness or pursuing our passions. Instead, it can be a catalyst for deeper understanding and more profound contributions to the world around us. Similarly, Epictetus, a former slave who became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, illustrates the potential for transformation regardless of one's circumstances. Born into slavery, Epictetus faced immense challenges, yet he did not allow his past to define him. Instead, he embraced the Stoic teachings that emphasized the importance of inner freedom and personal responsibility. Through his teachings, he encouraged individuals to focus on what they can control and to cultivate their character, regardless of their age or past mistakes. His life story exemplifies the Stoic belief that true growth is always possible and that we can redefine our paths at any stage of life. The lessons from Cato and Epictetus remind us that personal transformation is not only achievable, but also essential for a fulfilling life. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our past experiences, learn from our mistakes, and use them as stepping stones towards a better future. This perspective is particularly relevant in a society that often equates age with stagnation or decline. Instead of viewing age as a limitation, we can embrace it as an opportunity for continuous learning and growth. The Stoics teach us that wisdom is not solely a product of age, but rather a result of our willingness to engage with life's challenges and learn from them. By adopting this mindset, we can redefine our perception of age and recognize that every moment presents a chance for transformation. Whether we are in our 20s or our 60s, the potential for change remains ever present. This understanding can empower us to pursue new interests, develop new skills, and seek out experiences that enrich our lives. It is essential to remember that the journey of self-improvement is ongoing, and there is no expiration date on personal growth. As we navigate through life, we may encounter setbacks and obstacles, but these do not define our potential. Instead, they offer valuable lessons that can guide us toward a more resilient and fulfilling existence. By embracing the Stoic perspective on age, we can cultivate a mindset that values continuous learning and personal development. This approach encourages us to remain curious, open-minded, and willing to adapt, regardless of our life stage. We can draw inspiration from the lives of Cato and Epictetus, recognizing that their legacies are not merely products of their time, but rather timeless examples of the power of transformation. In conclusion, the Stoic philosophy invites us to challenge conventional notions of age and to embrace the idea that personal growth is always within reach. By learning from the experiences of historical figures who exemplified this belief, we can inspire ourselves to pursue change and development at any stage of life. Let us redefine our perception of age, viewing it not as a barrier, but as an opportunity for continuous learning and growth. Remember, it is never too late to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, and the Stoic teachings provide us with the tools to navigate this path with resilience and purpose. In this section, we will explore the significance of motion in life and how it relates to the concept of winning. Motion, in this context, refers to the continuous movement toward our goals, no matter how small the steps may seem. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that every small step forward is, in fact, a victory worth celebrating. This perspective encourages us to recognize that progress is not always about monumental achievements. Rather, it is often found in the incremental advancements we make each day. Each time we take a step, no matter how minor, we are moving closer to our aspirations, and this consistent motion is what ultimately leads to success. It is essential to understand that personal growth is a journey, and every victory, no matter how small, contributes to our overall development. For instance, Consider the process of learning a new skill or habit. At first, the progress may feel slow and insignificant, but each practice session, each moment of dedication adds up over time. The cumulative effect of these small victories can lead to substantial transformation. By acknowledging these incremental steps, we cultivate a mindset that values persistence and resilience, reinforcing our commitment to the journey ahead. Furthermore, it is crucial to emphasize the importance of consistency over speed in personal growth. In a world that often glorifies rapid success and instant gratification, we may feel pressured to achieve our goals quickly. However, the Stoics remind us that true growth is a gradual process that requires patience and dedication. Consistency allows us to build habits that are sustainable and meaningful, leading to lasting change. When we focus on the pace of our progress, we may become discouraged if we do not see immediate results. Instead, we should shift our focus to the consistency of our efforts. By committing to regular practice and maintaining our momentum, we create a solid foundation for growth that will ultimately yield results over time. This approach not only fosters resilience, but also helps us develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. As we navigate our personal journeys, it is essential to encourage ourselves to recognize our ongoing progress, even when it feels slow. In moments of self-doubt or frustration, we may overlook the strides we have made and the lessons we have learned along the way. It is vital to take a step back and reflect on how far we have come, celebrating the small victories that often go unnoticed. Keeping a journal or tracking our progress can be helpful tools in this regard. By documenting our achievements, no matter how minor, we create a tangible reminder of our growth and the motion we have maintained. This practice can serve as a source of motivation, reinforcing our belief in our ability to continue moving forward. Additionally, it is important to remember that everyone's journey is unique, and comparing ourselves to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy. The Stoics teach us to focus on our own path and to appreciate the progress we are making, regardless of how it measures up to someone else's timeline. Each individual's journey is shaped by their experiences, challenges, and aspirations, and it is essential to honor our own process. By embracing the significance of motion in our lives, we can cultivate a mindset that values persistence, consistency, and self-compassion. We can learn to celebrate every small step forward as a victory, recognizing that these moments of progress are what ultimately lead to meaningful change. As we continue to move forward, let us remind ourselves that personal growth is not a race. It is a journey that requires patience and dedication. In conclusion, the significance of motion in life is deeply intertwined with the concept of winning. Every small step we take is a victory that contributes to our overall growth and development. By prioritizing consistency over speed and recognizing our ongoing progress, we can foster a mindset that embraces the journey of personal transformation. Let us celebrate our small victories, honor our unique paths, and remain committed to the motion that leads us toward our goals. Remember, it is the consistent effort and dedication to our growth that ultimately defines our success in life. In this section, we will address the common misconception of failure and explore how challenges contribute significantly to our growth. Many people view failure as a negative outcome, something to be avoided at all costs. However, Stoic philosophy, particularly the teachings of Seneca, offers a different perspective. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, believed that difficulties and challenges are not merely obstacles, but essential components of personal development. He famously stated that difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. This powerful assertion highlights the idea that facing challenges head-on can fortify our mental resilience and character. When we encounter hardships, we are presented with opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Instead of shying away from difficulties, we should embrace them as vital experiences that shape who we are. By reframing our understanding of failure, we can begin to see struggles as opportunities for personal refinement. Each challenge we face can teach us valuable lessons about ourselves, our capabilities, and our values. For instance, when we confront setbacks, we often discover strengths we didn't know we possessed. These moments of adversity can reveal our resilience, determination, and ability to persevere. By viewing struggles through this lens, we can cultivate a mindset that appreciates the growth that comes from overcoming obstacles. It is essential to recognize that true growth often occurs during challenging times. While it may be easy to feel motivated and inspired during periods of success, it is in the face of adversity that we truly test our limits and expand our potential. Seneca emphasized that a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. This metaphor serves as a reminder that just as a gem requires pressure to shine, we too must endure challenges to reach our fullest potential. The process of overcoming difficulties can lead to profound personal transformation, allowing us to emerge stronger and more capable than before. As we navigate through life, it is crucial to embrace the idea that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone towards success. Each setback can provide us with insights that propel us forward, helping us refine our goals and aspirations. When we encounter obstacles, we should ask ourselves what we can learn from the experience and how we can use it to improve. This proactive approach to challenges fosters a growth mindset, encouraging us to view setbacks as integral parts of our journey rather than as definitive endpoints. Moreover, it is important to remember that everyone faces challenges, regardless of their circumstances or achievements. By acknowledging this shared human experience, we can cultivate empathy and understanding for ourselves and others. When we see that struggles are a universal aspect of life, we can feel less isolated in our difficulties and more connected to the broader human experience. This sense of connection can provide us with the support and motivation we need to persevere through tough times. In light of Seneca's teachings, we can also encourage ourselves to practice resilience in the face of adversity. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but rather about developing the capacity to bounce back from them. By cultivating resilience, we can approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and determination, viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than as threats to our well-being. This shift in perspective can empower us to tackle obstacles with confidence and grace, knowing that each struggle contributes to our personal development. In conclusion, addressing the misconception of failure is essential for fostering a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. Seneca's teachings remind us that difficulties strengthen the mind and that true growth occurs during challenging times. By reframing our understanding of failure, we can view struggles as valuable experiences that refine our character and enhance our resilience. Let us celebrate the lessons learned from adversity and recognize that each challenge we face is a stepping stone toward our personal evolution. As we navigate life's ups and downs, may we embrace the journey of growth, knowing that it is through our struggles that we ultimately find our strength and potential. In this section, we will discuss how overthinking can hinder progress and emphasize the importance of taking action. Overthinking is a common challenge that many individuals face, often leading to paralysis by analysis, where the fear of making the wrong decision prevents us from moving forward. The Stoics believed that action is essential for gaining clarity and understanding in our lives. According to Stoic philosophy, engaging in action allows us to confront our fears and uncertainties, ultimately leading to greater insight and personal growth. When we find ourselves caught in a cycle of overthinking, we may become overwhelmed by the multitude of possibilities and potential outcomes. This mental clutter can cloud our judgment and prevent us from making decisions that align with our goals. The Stoics remind us that while contemplation is valuable, it is through action that we truly learn and grow. By taking steps, even small ones, we can break free from the grip of overthinking and gain the clarity we seek. For instance, consider a scenario where someone is contemplating a career change. They may spend countless hours weighing the pros and cons, imagining every possible outcome, and worrying about the risks involved. This overanalysis can lead to anxiety and indecision, ultimately causing them to remain stuck in a job that no longer fulfills them. However, if they were to take a small, decisive action, such as researching potential job opportunities, networking with professionals in their desired field, or even updating their resume, they would begin to break the cycle of overthinking. Each action taken can provide valuable insights and help clarify their feelings about the change. This process of taking action can lead to a clearer understanding of their goals and desires, allowing them to make more informed decisions moving forward. Another relatable scenario involves personal relationships. Many people find themselves overthinking interactions with friends or loved ones, worrying about how their words or actions might be perceived. This overanalysis can lead to misunderstandings and missed opportunities for connection. Instead of reaching out to a friend to discuss a concern or express appreciation, they may hesitate, fearing rejection or conflict. However, by taking the simple action of initiating a conversation, they can gain clarity about the relationship and strengthen their bond. The act of communicating openly can dispel doubts and foster deeper understanding, illustrating how action can combat the negative effects of overthinking. To combat hesitation and the paralysis that often accompanies overthinking, it is essential to embrace the practice of taking small, decisive actions. These actions do not need to be monumental. Even minor steps can create momentum and lead to significant progress over time. The Stoics teach us that it is better to act imperfectly than to remain stagnant in indecision. By focusing on what we can control, our actions, we empower ourselves to move forward regardless of the uncertainties that may lie ahead. For example, if someone is considering starting a new fitness routine but feels overwhelmed by the thought of committing to a rigorous schedule, they can start by simply taking a short walk each day. This small action can help build confidence and create a foundation for more significant changes in the future. As they experience the benefits of this initial step, they may find themselves motivated to explore more extensive fitness options, ultimately leading to a healthier lifestyle. It's also important to recognize that taking action does not guarantee immediate success or clarity. There will be times when our actions lead to unexpected outcomes or challenges. However, the Stoics remind us that these experiences are valuable opportunities for learning and growth. Each action taken, regardless of the result, contributes to our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In conclusion, overthinking can significantly hinder our progress, trapping us in a cycle of indecision and anxiety. The Stoic belief that action leads to clarity and understanding serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of taking decisive steps in our lives. By combating hesitation with small, actionable steps, we can break free from the constraints of overthinking and gain the insights we seek. Relatable scenarios illustrate how overanalysis can impact decision-making, emphasizing the need to embrace action as a means of fostering growth and clarity. Let us remember that it is through our actions that we can navigate the complexities of life, learn from our experiences, and ultimately move closer to our goals. In this section, we will explore how adversity can serve as a powerful teacher in life. Life is often likened to a marathon, where the journey is filled with both triumphs and challenges. Just as a marathon runner endures physical pain and fatigue to reach the finish line, we too must navigate through our own struggles to achieve personal growth and fulfillment. The metaphor of a marathon runner illustrates the essence of perseverance through pain. As runners push through the grueling miles, they encounter moments of doubt, exhaustion, and discomfort. However, it is precisely in these moments of adversity that they discover their true strength and resilience. Each step taken, despite the pain, brings them closer to their goal. Similarly, in our lives, the challenges we face can serve as catalysts for growth, teaching us valuable lessons about ourselves and our capabilities. When we encounter difficulties, we often have a choice: to succumb to the pain or to rise above it. Embracing adversity allows us to cultivate perseverance, much like a runner who learns to push through the wall of fatigue. This process of overcoming obstacles shapes our character and builds resilience, equipping us with the tools needed to face future challenges with confidence. Adversity has a unique way of revealing our strengths and weaknesses, forcing us to confront aspects of ourselves that we may have otherwise ignored. For instance, consider someone who faces a significant setback in their career. Initially, this experience may feel like a failure, leading to feelings of frustration and self-doubt. However, as they navigate through this adversity, they may discover new skills, develop a stronger work ethic, or gain clarity about their true passions. This transformative journey not only shapes their professional identity, but also enhances their personal growth. The challenges we encounter can serve as powerful teachers, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and our values. Moreover, adversity fosters resilience, which is essential for navigating the complexities of life. Resilience is not merely the ability to bounce back from setbacks, it is the capacity to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity. Just as a marathon runner learns to endure the physical strain of the race, we too can develop mental and emotional resilience through our struggles. Each challenge we face builds our capacity to cope with future difficulties, creating a foundation of strength that empowers us to tackle life's obstacles with greater ease. It is important to recognize that resilience is cultivated over time, often through repeated exposure to adversity. When we embrace our struggles, we allow ourselves to grow and evolve. This perspective encourages us to view challenges not as burdens, but as essential components of our journey. By reframing our mindset, we can transform our relationship with adversity, seeing it as an opportunity for growth rather than a hindrance. As we navigate through life, it is crucial to encourage ourselves to embrace our struggles as integral to our development. Just as a marathon runner trains for the race by pushing through discomfort, we too must confront our challenges head-on. This process may involve stepping outside of our comfort zones, facing fears, or taking risks. Each time we confront adversity, we build our capacity for resilience and deepen our understanding of ourselves. It is essential to remember that growth often occurs in the most challenging moments. When we reflect on our lives, we may find that our most significant transformations have emerged from periods of struggle. These experiences shape our character, instilling qualities such as empathy, determination, and grit. By embracing adversity, we not only enhance our own lives, but also become better equipped to support others in their journeys. In conclusion, adversity serves as a powerful teacher in life, guiding us toward personal growth and resilience. The metaphor of a marathon runner illustrates the importance of perseverance through pain, reminding us that challenges can reveal our true strength. As we navigate through our struggles, we must recognize that these experiences shape our character and build resilience, equipping us to face future obstacles with confidence. Let us encourage ourselves to embrace our struggles as essential to our growth, understanding that it is through adversity that we discover our potential and learn valuable lessons about ourselves. By viewing challenges as opportunities for transformation, we can cultivate a mindset that empowers us to thrive in the face of adversity, ultimately leading us to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. In this section, we will highlight the importance of recognizing and appreciating personal victories, emphasizing how this practice can significantly enhance our overall well-being. In our fast-paced lives, it is all too easy to overlook our achievements, focusing instead on what we have yet to accomplish. However, taking the time to reflect on our successes, both big and small, can foster a sense of fulfillment and gratitude that enriches our lives. Encouraging viewers to reflect on their achievements is a vital first step in this process. Each of us has experienced moments of success, whether they are significant milestones or small victories that may seem inconsequential at first glance. Perhaps you completed a challenging project at work, learned a new skill, or simply managed to maintain a positive attitude during a difficult week. These achievements, no matter their size, deserve recognition. By acknowledging our accomplishments, we validate our efforts and reinforce our sense of self-worth. This practice can be transformative, as it shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have already achieved. When we take the time to celebrate our victories, we cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. This shift in perspective is crucial for our mental and emotional well-being. Gratitude has the power to change how we perceive our lives, allowing us to appreciate the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. When we recognize our achievements, we begin to see the richness of our experiences and the progress we have made. This newfound appreciation can lead to a greater sense of contentment and joy as we learn to celebrate the small wins that often go unnoticed. For instance, consider the practice of keeping a gratitude journal. By writing down our daily achievements, we create a tangible record of our progress. This simple act can serve as a powerful reminder of our capabilities and the abundance in our lives. Over time, we may find that our focus shifts from what we perceive as lacking to the wealth of experiences and accomplishments we have accumulated. This practice not only fosters gratitude, but also reinforces the idea that recognizing progress is essential for cultivating inner peace. When we acknowledge our victories, we create a sense of harmony within ourselves. This inner peace allows us to approach challenges with a more balanced mindset, as we are reminded of our strengths and resilience. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by setbacks, we can draw upon our past successes to navigate difficulties with confidence. Recognizing our achievements also helps us develop a more compassionate relationship with ourselves. We often hold ourselves to high standards, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy when we fall short. However, by taking the time to appreciate our victories, we can cultivate self-compassion and understanding. This shift in mindset encourages us to treat ourselves with kindness, recognizing that growth is a journey filled with ups and downs. As we reflect on our achievements, we can also inspire others to do the same. When we share our victories with friends, family, or colleagues, we create a culture of appreciation and support. This communal recognition of success fosters a sense of connection and encourages others to celebrate their own achievements. By uplifting one another, we contribute to a positive environment that nurtures growth and resilience. In conclusion, recognizing and appreciating personal victories is essential for our overall well-being. By encouraging viewers to reflect on their achievements, both big and small, we can foster a mindset of gratitude that shifts our focus from lack to abundance. This practice not only enhances our sense of self-worth, but also cultivates inner peace, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. Let us take the time to celebrate our successes, creating a habit of appreciation that enriches our lives and inspires those around us. By recognizing our progress, we empower ourselves to continue striving for our goals while embracing the journey along the way. Remember, every victory, no matter how small, is a testament to our growth and potential, and it is through this recognition that we can truly find fulfillment and joy in our lives. In this section, we will discuss the Stoic approach to maintaining calm amidst chaos, a skill that is increasingly vital in our fast-paced and often unpredictable world. The Stoics believed that our ability to remain composed in the face of adversity is a hallmark of true strength. To illustrate this concept, let's consider the analogy of a calm driver navigating through heavy traffic. Imagine a busy city street during rush hour where cars are honking, pedestrians are rushing, and the atmosphere is charged with tension. In this scenario, there are two types of drivers: one who becomes agitated and frustrated by the chaos around them, and another who remains calm and collected despite the circumstances. The calm driver understands that while they cannot control the traffic or the behavior of other drivers, they can control their own reactions and emotions. This driver takes a deep breath, maintains focus on the road ahead, and navigates the situation with patience and clarity. This analogy serves as a powerful reminder of the Stoic principle that we should concentrate on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. In stressful situations, it is easy to become overwhelmed by external factors, leading to anxiety and frustration. However, the Stoics teach us that our power lies in our responses to these challenges. By focusing on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can cultivate a sense of inner calm that allows us to navigate chaos with grace. For instance, when faced with a difficult conversation at work or a personal conflict, we may feel a surge of emotions that threaten to cloud our judgment. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can pause and remind ourselves of what we can control: our words, our tone, and our intentions. By taking a moment to breathe and reflect, we can approach the situation with a clearer mind and a more composed demeanor. This practice of emotional control is essential for maintaining our inner stillness amidst external turmoil. The Stoics believed that true strength lies not in the absence of challenges, but in our ability to remain centered despite them. When we cultivate this inner stillness, we empower ourselves to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. This approach not only enhances our emotional well-being, but also improves our relationships and decision-making. By maintaining calm in chaotic situations, we create a space for constructive dialogue and problem-solving, rather than escalating conflicts or succumbing to stress. It is important to recognize that achieving this level of emotional control is a practice that requires dedication and self-awareness. The Stoics emphasize the importance of reflection and mindfulness in developing this skill. By regularly examining our thoughts and emotions, we can identify patterns that may lead to unnecessary stress or agitation. This self-awareness allows us to make conscious choices about how we respond to challenging situations. Additionally, incorporating Stoic practices such as journaling or meditation can further enhance our ability to maintain calm amidst chaos. These practices encourage us to reflect on our experiences, gain perspective, and cultivate a sense of gratitude for the present moment. By grounding ourselves in the here and now, we can reduce anxiety about the future and find peace in the midst of uncertainty. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to maintaining calm amidst chaos emphasizes the importance of emotional control and focusing on what we can control. The analogy of a calm driver in traffic illustrates how we can navigate stressful situations with patience and clarity. By recognizing that true strength lies in our ability to maintain inner stillness, we empower ourselves to respond thoughtfully to life's challenges. Let us embrace the Stoic principles of self-awareness and reflection, cultivating a mindset that allows us to remain composed in the face of adversity. As we practice these skills, we can navigate the chaos of life with grace, fostering resilience and emotional well-being. Remember, it is not the external circumstances that define our peace of mind, but rather our responses to them. By focusing on what we can control and nurturing our inner calm, we can find strength and clarity even in the most tumultuous of times. In this section, we will explore the Stoic belief that true freedom comes from simplicity. In a world that often equates success with material wealth and possessions, the Stoics offer a refreshing perspective that emphasizes the importance of living a life rooted in simplicity. They teach us that attachment to material possessions can hinder personal growth and lead to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. When we become overly attached to our belongings, we may find ourselves trapped in a cycle of desire and consumption, constantly seeking more to fill a void that cannot be satisfied. This attachment can cloud our judgment and distract us from what truly matters in life. For instance, consider the individual who accumulates a vast collection of items, believing that each new acquisition will bring them happiness and fulfillment. Over time, they may realize that their possessions require maintenance, organization, and space, ultimately becoming burdens rather than sources of joy. This cycle of consumption can lead to feelings of anxiety and overwhelm, detracting from our ability to focus on personal growth and meaningful experiences. The Stoics encourage us to reflect on our relationship with material possessions and to identify unnecessary burdens in our lives. By examining what we truly need versus what we desire, we can begin to declutter not only our physical spaces, but also our minds. This process of simplification allows us to create room for what genuinely enriches our lives, relationships, experiences, and personal development. It is essential to recognize that true freedom lies not in the accumulation of things, but in the liberation from the desire for more. When we let go of our attachment to material possessions, we open ourselves up to a life of greater clarity and purpose. This shift in perspective can lead to profound personal growth as we learn to prioritize what truly matters. For example, consider someone who decides to downsize their living space, choosing to keep only the items that hold genuine value or bring joy. This act of simplification can lead to a newfound sense of freedom, as they no longer feel weighed down by excess belongings. Instead, they can focus on nurturing relationships, pursuing passions, and engaging in activities that foster personal growth. By identifying and releasing unnecessary burdens, we create space for the things that truly enrich our lives. The Stoics remind us that focusing on what truly matters leads to peace. When we simplify our lives, we can cultivate a sense of inner calm and contentment that is often elusive in a world filled with distractions and demands. By prioritizing our values and aligning our actions with them, we can create a life that reflects our true selves. This alignment fosters a sense of authenticity and fulfillment, allowing us to experience deeper connections with ourselves and others. Moreover, embracing simplicity can enhance our ability to navigate challenges and uncertainties. When we are not tied down by excessive possessions or obligations, we can respond to life's changes with greater flexibility and resilience. This adaptability is a hallmark of the Stoic mindset, which encourages us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot. In this way, simplicity becomes a powerful tool for personal growth and emotional well-being. In conclusion, the Stoic belief that true freedom comes from simplicity invites us to examine our relationship with material possessions and to identify unnecessary burdens in our lives. By recognizing how attachment to things can hinder our personal growth, we can begin to declutter both our physical spaces and our minds. This process of simplification allows us to focus on what truly matters, leading to a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. Let us embrace the Stoic principles of simplicity, prioritizing our values and nurturing meaningful relationships and experiences. By doing so, we can cultivate a life that reflects our true selves, free from the constraints of material attachment. Remember, true freedom lies not in the accumulation of possessions, but in the liberation from the desire for more. As we simplify our lives, we create space for growth, connection, and the pursuit of what genuinely enriches our existence. In this section, we will highlight the importance of discipline in achieving personal goals, emphasizing how it serves as a foundational element for success and fulfillment. Discipline is often viewed as a restrictive force, something that limits our freedom and enjoyment. However, the truth is that discipline is a pathway to freedom, enabling us to pursue our aspirations with clarity and purpose. One of the key aspects of discipline is the ability to resist indulgence. In a world filled with distractions and temptations, the capacity to say no to immediate gratification is crucial for maintaining focus on our long-term goals. When we resist indulgence, whether it be in the form of unhealthy eating, procrastination, or excessive screen time, we strengthen our willpower and enhance our ability to concentrate on what truly matters. This process of resisting temptation is akin to training a muscle. The more we practice self-control, the stronger our willpower becomes. For instance, consider someone who is striving to improve their physical health. They may face the temptation to indulge in unhealthy foods or skip workouts in favor of relaxation. However, by exercising discipline and making conscious choices that align with their goals, they not only enhance their physical well-being, but also cultivate a sense of empowerment. Each time they choose to prioritize their health over momentary pleasure, they reinforce their commitment to their goals and strengthen their resolve. This practice of resisting indulgence is not limited to physical health. It extends to all areas of life, including career aspirations, personal development, and relationships. By recognizing that discipline is a pathway to freedom, we can shift our perspective on self-control. Rather than viewing discipline as a burden, we can embrace it as a means of liberating ourselves from the constraints of impulsive behavior and distractions. When we practice discipline, we create the conditions necessary for growth and achievement. This mindset allows us to see discipline not as a limitation, but as a tool that empowers us to make choices aligned with our values and aspirations. For example, someone pursuing a career change may find themselves tempted to procrastinate or become discouraged by the challenges ahead. However, by committing to a disciplined approach, setting aside time each day to learn new skills, network, and refine their resume, they can steadily progress toward their goal. This disciplined effort not only brings them closer to their aspirations, but also fosters a sense of freedom as they take control of their future. It is essential to reinforce the idea that small acts of discipline lead to significant progress. Often, we may feel overwhelmed by the enormity of our goals, leading to a sense of paralysis or inaction. However, the Stoics teach us that progress is made through consistent, incremental steps. Each small act of discipline, whether it's waking up early to exercise, dedicating time to read, or practicing mindfulness, contributes to our overall growth and development. These seemingly minor actions accumulate over time, creating a powerful momentum that propels us toward our goals. For instance, consider the practice of writing. An aspiring author may set a goal to write a novel, but feel daunted by the prospect of completing such a large project. By committing to write just a few paragraphs each day, they can gradually build their manuscript. Over time, these small acts of discipline can lead to the completion of a book, illustrating how consistent effort can yield significant results. In conclusion, discipline is a vital component in achieving personal goals, serving as a pathway to freedom rather than a restriction. By resisting indulgence, we strengthen our willpower and focus, empowering ourselves to make choices that align with our aspirations. Viewing discipline as a tool for liberation allows us to embrace self-control as a means of fostering growth and fulfillment. Moreover, recognizing that small acts of discipline lead to significant progress encourages us to take consistent steps toward our goals, no matter how daunting they may seem. Let us commit to cultivating discipline in our lives, understanding that each choice we make contributes to our journey of personal development. By embracing the power of discipline, we can unlock our potential and create a life that reflects our true aspirations and values. Remember, it is through the practice of discipline that we can transform our dreams into reality, paving the way for a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. In this concluding section, we will explore the ultimate goal of self-mastery as the true victory in life. In a society that often equates winning with external achievements, such as wealth, status, or recognition, it is essential to shift our focus toward the more profound and enduring pursuit of mastering oneself. The Stoics believed that true victory lies not in the accolades we receive or the possessions we accumulate, but in our ability to cultivate inner strength, emotional control, and personal growth. When we prioritize self-mastery, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation that transcends the superficial markers of success. This journey requires us to confront our fears, insecurities, and limitations, ultimately leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves. By focusing on our internal growth, we can develop the resilience and wisdom necessary to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. Emotional control is a crucial aspect of self-mastery. The ability to regulate our emotions and respond thoughtfully to external circumstances empowers us to maintain our composure in the face of adversity. Rather than allowing external events to dictate our feelings and reactions, we learn to cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity. This emotional intelligence not only enhances our relationships with others, but also fosters a greater sense of self-awareness and authenticity. When we master our emotions, we create a solid foundation for personal growth, enabling us to pursue our goals with determination and focus. It is important to recognize that the path to self-mastery is not a linear journey. It is filled with ups and downs, successes and setbacks. However, each experience contributes to our growth, teaching us valuable lessons about resilience and perseverance. By embracing the challenges we encounter along the way, we can cultivate a mindset that values progress over perfection. This perspective allows us to appreciate the journey itself rather than fixating solely on the destination. As we strive for self-mastery, we must also remember that this pursuit leads to lasting fulfillment and peace. When we align our actions with our values and cultivate a sense of inner harmony, we experience a profound sense of contentment that transcends external circumstances. True fulfillment comes from within, arising from our ability to live authentically and in accordance with our principles. This inner peace is a testament to our commitment to self-mastery, as we learn to navigate life's complexities with a sense of purpose and clarity. Moreover, self-mastery empowers us to contribute positively to the world around us. When we cultivate our own growth and emotional control, we become better equipped to support and uplift others. Our journey towards self-mastery can inspire those around us, creating a ripple effect that encourages others to embark on their paths of personal development. By focusing on our internal growth, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to the collective well-being of our communities. In conclusion, the ultimate goal of self-mastery represents the true victory in life. By emphasizing that winning is about mastering oneself rather than achieving external accolades, we can shift our focus toward the more meaningful pursuit of personal growth and emotional control. This journey requires dedication and self-reflection, but it ultimately leads to lasting fulfillment and peace. As we cultivate self-mastery, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, creating a life that reflects our true values and aspirations. Let us embrace the path of self-discovery, recognizing that the journey towards self-mastery is the most rewarding endeavor we can undertake. By prioritizing our internal growth, we can unlock our potential and experience the profound joy that comes from living authentically and purposefully. Remember, true victory lies not in the accolades we receive, but in the mastery of ourselves, leading us to a life of fulfillment, peace, and genuine happiness. As we wrap up this video, let's take a moment to summarize the key takeaways we've discussed and encourage you to engage further with this content. Throughout our exploration, we've delved into several important themes centered around the Stoic philosophy and its relevance to our daily lives. First and foremost, we highlighted the significance of self-mastery as the ultimate goal in life. True victory is not defined by external achievements or material possessions, but rather by our ability to cultivate inner strength, emotional control, and personal growth. This journey towards self-mastery empowers us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, leading to lasting fulfillment and peace. We also discussed the importance of recognizing and appreciating personal victories, both big and small. By reflecting on our achievements, we shift our focus from what we lack to the abundance in our lives. This practice fosters gratitude and reinforces our sense of self-worth, allowing us to approach our goals with renewed motivation and clarity. Additionally, we explored how discipline plays a crucial role in achieving our personal goals. Resisting indulgence strengthens our willpower and focus, while small acts of discipline accumulate over time, leading to significant progress. By viewing discipline as a pathway to freedom, we empower ourselves to make choices that align with our values and aspirations. Moreover, we examined the Stoic belief that true freedom comes from simplicity. By letting go of unnecessary attachments to material possessions, we create space for what truly matters in our lives: relationships, experiences, and personal development. This simplification process allows us to focus on our internal growth, leading to greater peace and contentment. We also emphasize the importance of maintaining calm amidst chaos, using the analogy of a calm driver in traffic to illustrate how emotional control can empower us to respond thoughtfully to life's challenges. Now that we've recapped these essential points, I encourage you to take action. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated on future content that explores these themes and more, helping you on your journey of personal growth and self-discovery. Additionally, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends or family who might benefit from these insights. Your support not only helps us reach a wider audience, but also fosters a community of individuals committed to self-improvement and resilience. Furthermore, I invite you to explore related content available on our channel. We have a wealth of resources designed to deepen your understanding of Stoic philosophy and its practical applications in everyday life. Whether you're interested in learning more about emotional intelligence, the power of gratitude, or strategies for cultivating discipline, there's something for everyone. Engaging with this content can provide you with valuable tools and insights to enhance your personal growth journey. As you reflect on the key takeaways from this video, I encourage you to consider how you can apply these principles in your own life. What steps can you take to cultivate self-mastery? How can you recognize and celebrate your personal victories? In what ways can you simplify your life to focus on what truly matters? By actively engaging with these questions, you can begin to implement the Stoic teachings we've discussed and create a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. In conclusion, thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and reflection. Remember, the path to self-mastery is a continuous process that requires dedication and self-awareness. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, recognizing your achievements, practicing discipline, and simplifying your life, you can unlock your potential and experience true freedom. We look forward to seeing you in future videos as we continue to explore these transformative ideas together. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's embark on this journey of growth and learning together.